Hi, my name is Irene Marshall, and I've been helping people get jobs for 20 years, first as a recruiter and now as a resume writer and a coach. A lot of times somebody will call me up and they will say they recently took a new job. It's horrible. It is not what you were expecting. It's not what you and the boss thought you were going to be doing. You don't know why you took the job. Now you don't know what to do. You already quit your last job. So it can be really problem and very stressful. So I always ask the person, did you get a written job description? Almost always the answer is no. Well, you know what? That is a source of a lot of problems. So I want to talk about here about three reasons why it's important to get a written job description. The first one is this. You might have a verbal agreement with the person who's interviewing you and they're going to become your boss. And that might seem fine. But what if that person leaves the company, they take another job, something else happens, and now you have another boss? Well, if there's nothing in writing about what you're doing, then the boss, he might have some other ideas. It can be unclear. So it just can be fuzzy, and it really is not the best way for you to kind of start off work with this new boss. So that's the one thing, accepting a verbal agreement. The second can be, what if you work with family and friends? And there's a reason why you should not mix family and friends in business. So it could be one thing. Maybe you're going to be working with John, you were best friends in high school, you played football together. It can seem awkward to ask him for a job description. Or it could be that, the business is owned by Uncle Harry. Same thing. It's family. So why would you need a written job description? And actually, this can be a problem if there's any perception at all of nepotism within the organization. If there are not clear boundaries about what it is that you do, well, then where are the boundaries? That can be not very good for everybody. So those are the three things. Are you really clear what it's going to be, for everybody? And then the third one is, how are you going to be measured for performance? If it's not clear what your job is, what the goals are, and what you're supposed to do, how is anybody going to know if you're doing a good job? There's no real way. It's just kind of like, yeah, it seems like she's kind of doing a good job. No, if there's a properly written job description, and then there's properly done performance reviews, it should be clear. This is your job. This is what you're responsible for. This is what you got. So if you don't have that, how do you even know how to accept the salary? Maybe the job, is more or less compared to what you're expecting, and your salary may or may not catch that. So here's the thing. During an interview process, it is really important at some point along the way saying that you need a written job description. And it should not be by email. It should be on somebody's letterhead, the company's letterhead. So it's more formal than an email. And it's really important because now you've been able to set expectations. So what does the company expect from you? What do you expect from the company? And how are you going to be measured for performance? So it's just really important. Don't forget that. Don't be shy. It really will be one of the main things that will make you be successful in your next job. So I am an interview coach. This is the type of thing I discuss with people. If you've learned something new here and you think I could help, my website is toolsfortransition.com. You'll find a way to schedule an appointment. There's no charge for consultation, and I'd be really happy to help you prepare for your interview this way. I hope to hear from you. Bye-bye.